Hey everyone, my name is Daphne Lee. I'm a member with the Dance Theater of Harlem, and thank you so much for joining onto the Ballet, Barre, and Basics. As always, I've taught before on YouTube, and I want to make sure that you're taking the necessary modifications. If you have any injuries, something doesn't feel right, make sure you listen to your own body. And you know your body better than I do. So take those necessary steps and also be able to tune in and just really take in this practice for yourself. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who have done this before, we'll go through everything nice and slow and get through a nice bar, followed by a short Q&A. And feel free to write your questions in the chat whenever you deem possible. I do have my fan going. I hope you guys can hear the music. If you hear a dog barking, that will be my little doggy in the back. But let's get started. We're gonna start with plies. We're gonna start with our feet in first position, which means the heels are kissing. We're gonna follow by a few bends and stretching of the knees. We're gonna start with one hand on the bar, making sure that we're turning out, but making sure that we're comfortable as well. You may not be able to see my head, but that's okay, as long as you guys can see my feet. So arms are gonna start bras. I'm gonna go demi and stretch. Just bend and stretch. Elevate up. And 6 and 7. Heels down on 8. Grand plie, as if you're against the wall in the back. You want to go completely flat down and come up. Elevate 5, a 6 time, do 7 and 8. And demi, and stretch, and demi, and stretch. Elevate up, and 6, and 7, heels down on 8. Grand plie, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Elevate, 5, 6. Now we're going to tendu and go back into first position. Then we're going to repeat the same thing, demi and stretch. Arms first and second, elevate up and 6. Using the rotation, stomachs in. This time we're going to port a bras forward. 1 and 2 and up. Elevate 5 and 6. This time we're going to tendu and close into 5th position. So you have your 5 positions: first, second, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. After that second time doing first position, we're going to close into 5th position. This is what it looks like on the side. Take your heels and slide it right in front. Same thing, demi stretch, elevate. Let's do grand plie, and then elevate again. Tendu back to first position. We're going to plie, roll through the feet, and we're going to balance as if we have a big giant beach ball, because I wish I was at the beach. Making sure your arms are nice and rounded. You open and you close to first and you finish there. Let's get started. I will talk you through it. Feet in first position. And 7 and 8. 10 and stretch. Stretch. mind that you want to stay directly flat every time you're doing your plies. Also, the grand plie is in 4 parts. You want to make sure that you do demi, grand, heels down on the demi, and pulling up from the inner thighs. Let's get ready to do the other side. Oh no. All right, one more time. This time I won't forget the stretch. And demi, and straighten. Now you can start using your port de bras of the head. You want to be looking at your hand, which is ultimately creating artistry. Heels down, 4 parts, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Elevate up and down. Tendu. Second position, and pushing away. Don't forget to breathe. Elevate up. Challenge yourself. Good. Grand plie. Elevate up and down. Tendu. Same thing, but we're going to do the stretch. Demi. Elevate up. This time we're going to go over and over. Slowly coming up. Tendu. Good position. And elevate up. Time you back to first with that left leg, turning over the hand, and plie. Roll through the arches, and pulling up, as if there was a string on top of your head. How are you balancing? How are you using your inner thighs? Shift the head side to side. Open the arms, and finish. Nice dancers. Good, 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 good. We're going to go into our tendus. So tendu, of course, meaning to tighten, meaning to back away as well. We're going to start. Let's start in first position, just nice and slow. 5 and 6, arms 7 and 8. Tendu 1, close first, and 2, close first, and 3, turn in, turn out, plie, and a side, close first. You want to massage the floor, close first, and the side, turn in, turn out, close first. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see from the back. There you go. And 2. Now you don't want to tilt forward. You want to make sure that you're keeping in line with that spine and bringing the back leg. Also watch out for any sickling. You want to keep that heel down. A 3, a 4, and a 5, a 6, a 7, plie 8, coupe, passe, coupe, close back to first. You're going to reverse the whole thing. A 1, a 2, and a 3, a 4, tendu, turn in, turn out, close first, plie. Side and 2, 3 and 4, a side, turn in, turn out, plie. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, plie, coupe, passe, coupe, and plie. We'll rest from there and I'll figure out what else we're going to do or if we need another stretch. First position, 7 and 8, tendu. First, I'm really brushing through the floor and I'm brushing through my toes, in and out, plie. Notice my side arm, nice and strong, engaging your obliques. 6 and 7, plie, to the back. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Hey there. 6 and 7, 8 and coupe, passe, coupe, close first and plie. Nice stretch of the Achilles. Let's reverse the whole thing and back. that we're leading with the inside heel and also the inner thigh. Have the arm nice and strong. I know sometimes it tends to shrink. We want to keep it out there as if you're trying to grab onto the walls. You're creating that back strength, you're engaging your core, and you're designing your legs all at the same time. 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Making sure that Tendu is right in front. 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and side. I forgot to turn in, turn out. 3, and 4, and 5. Rotate, rotate. Close first to the back. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Passe. Back to first and a nice big plie. Reverse everything. 2 times, turn in, turn out. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, plie. Alles zusammen. Good dancers. And breaths. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it in 5th position. So we just did from first. Now we're going to transfer that to 5th. So we're going to go, starting at 5th position, right foot front, 5, a 6, arms 7. We're going to do full port de bras, and a 1, and 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, plie, and the stretch, and the side to the back, side, close front, side, close back, plie, and stretch. There you go. The arms come front. A 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, plie, and stretch. Draw the leg up and bring it to the front. This is your passe, which is going to help you with your pirouettes and balances. Reverse, and 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. A side, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, plie, and stretch. Devant. A 3, 4, a 5, a 6, plie, and stretch. Passe, closing to the back. Passe, meaning to pass, closing to the front. From there, we're going to do a stretch, port de bras forward, up and back. And this time, instead of balancing in first position, we're going to balance in susu with the right leg front. Let's get ready, 5th position. Oh, no. There we go. 6, 7, 8, and Tendu. Close 5th. Tendu. Close 5th. And reaching. Plie and stretch to the side. Close back. So it's not only the supporting, the working leg that's doing everything. The supporting leg has to do some work too. So you're engaging that on this side. Fifth position, left leg. 6, 7, 8, and 1. I'm trying to get my leg to reach the camera, literally to you. Long, plie, and slide. Really basic, really easy, but it still should be engaging. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Do some Degages. Pretty much taking that Tendu and putting it an inch off the floor, meaning to back away. Starting in fifth position, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. A 1 and 2. A 3 and 4. Same thing, 5 and 6. However, instead of going front, side, back, and en croix, we're going to do front, inside leg back, and then to the side. So a 1 and 2. A 3 and 4. A 5 and 6, plie to the back. A 1 and 2, inside leg. A 5 and 6, plie and stretch. Alice come. A 3 and 4. A 5 and 6, plie and stretch. Plie, passe up. 3, 4, 5, 6, goes back. Reverse, then a 1. So this time, remember 3 back. Inside leg front. 1, 2, 3. Then to the side. 1, 2, 3. Passe up, back, and front. Oh no, let's just stay up there. Why not? And then we'll finish and head to the other side. The other side. So same thing, you really want to brush and extend. You point so hard that the foot comes off the floor. So you don't want to think lift, you want to think lengthen and reaching all the way out. Fifth position, left leg. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Nice Awesome job. Let's do rond de jambes. We're gonna start fifth position, right leg front. 5 and 6. Plie 7, tendu 8. That's your preparation. One more time. 5 and 6. Plie 7 and 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6. This is reverse. 7 and 8. Half time. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. This time, rond de jambe en l'air, and 6 and 7, tendu front. This is back. 2. Back, side, front, back. So you're making the letter D. 2. Front, side, back, front. Half time. Back, side, front, back. Front, side, front, front. And around. 6, 7, close 5th. From there, we're going to reach towards the bar. Full port de bras devant. Reach to the side of the bar. Full port de bras back. And you can do any balance you wish, whether in sous-sus, first position, or passe. I will talk you through it. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, hold 4, and 5. But you still keep moving. 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, on layer, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. Cross sideways. 2, and 1. And balance of your choice. Finish. Good, everyone. Other side. 6, don't forget the prep. 7 and 8. Big large D as you rond de jambe around, making sure we're passing through first. Don't forget your head. Make sure this is rotate each and every time. Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. And reverse. And towards. Nice big stretch. You should feel it all over. From the back to the legs and the hamstrings. Whatever balance you wish, you want to engage out here. Inside here, your core. And finish. Good. Let's do fondues. Of course, fondues meaning to melt. Starting in 5th position. Easy peasy. Fondue to the front. Fondue to the side. Fondue to the back. Elevate up and down. Then I'm going to reverse the entire thing. Starting in 5th, fondue to the front. Arm and leg go together. Fondue to the back. Elevate up and down. Fondue to the back. Fondue to the side. Fondue to the front. Elevate up and down. And we'll just finish for there. Just one side, front side back, back side front, and finish. We'll do the other side and then move on. 6 and 7, 8, and fondue to melt. Have the arm and leg work together and stay coordinated. Elevate up, pulling up through the center, and fondue to the back, fondue to the side, fondue to the front, up, and finish, and rest. So I was always taught too that if you had a string on your pinky finger and on your toe, that you want to make sure that they're going at the same time. So whatever your leg and arm does, they're coordinated, and that's what makes the fondue what it is. Let's do the other side, left leg. 7 and 8. Fondue and front. Making sure we're turning out. Making sure those knees are out. And up and down. Reverse. Shake it out. We're going to start with frappes. Frappes meaning to strike. We're going to start in 5th position. Our prep is going to be 5, 6, tendu 7, flex 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, up, down, a side, a 2, a 3, up, down, and derriere, a 2, a 3, up, down, a 1, 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3, to the back, a 2, a 3, up, down, to the side, a 2, a 3, up, down, to devant, a 2, a 3, up, down, and a 1 and 2 and 3, and a 1 and 2 and 3, and then we're gonna sous-sus and we're gonna coupe this time, devant, right in front, knees are out, flat to the side, inside leg 2, turning out, and balance. 3 front and side and back, and then 3 quick ones to the side. Actually, that's it's a little slow, but it'll be better. 6, 7, 8, and 1. extend, tendu, close spit, and passe. Extend, tendu, close spit. When I mean extend, I'm talking about 90 degrees. Passe, develop it, tendu, close spit, and passe. Develop it, tendu, close spit, derriere. Arabesque, tendu, close spit, and plie, and stretch, and plie, reverse. Back, side, front, and just finish from there. We'll take a little time to stretch, followed by our second to last exercise, battements. All right. Get ready. 8, and 1, 2, 3, close. 1, it's continuous. 2, 3, close. 1, 2, 3, close. Plie, stretch, plie, reverse. And finish. Really make sure that you're leading with the knee first. Knee and then the heel of the inside foot to stretch coming forward each and every time. Same thing with arabesque. You don't want to lead with the foot first. You want to lead with the knee and it's turning out to get to that full extension. If you want to go higher, absolutely. If not, have it clean and rotated. That's what matters to me. Our big kicks, which are our big battements. Same thing, we've been making a progression from our plies to tendus to degages, and now we're reaching up to our battements. We did our developé at 90 degrees as well. So this is starting in fifth position, 5 and 6, arm 7 and 8. Battement 1, battement 2, battement 3. Plie, this time going to the back, not front, side, back. Different pattern. Inside like that. Make sure you don't kick anything. A 5, 6, plie to the side, and the 1, and the 3, and the 5, plie and stretch, and the tendu, plie, tendu, plie, soutenu, other side. So that last little tag was tendu, plie, tendu, sous, up, soutenu, other side. Now for me, of course, I can't switch, otherwise you won't see me, but you would turn to the other side of your bar, and that would make it a little bit easier. Let's try it. 6, 7, 8, front, back, side. Arabesque, and 1. Really brushing. Plie, al secondo, 1, and 2. Plie, to stretch. Whatever you want to do, start by putting 2 hands on the floor, plie. Get a sip of water if you need. I like to stretch out the front part of my hips, also known as the hip flexor. This is a great position for it. Yes, we'll do one exercise in the center. All right, so our last exercise in the center. Bear with me for one more. Let me move this bar before I fall over. Just doing our tendus. Starting at 5th position, right leg front. Arm is going to be alsacone. A tendu first and a tendu plie. A tendu first and a tendu plie. A tendu plie. 5th position, passe up and down, susu up, Barre 6 and a 7 and 8. A tendu first. A tendu plie back. A tendu first. A tendu plie back. Tendu, plie, passe, close back, susu up, Barre 6 and a 7 and 8. So what we did was we took everything from the center and put it in one combination in the center. Sorry, everything from the bar to the center. Let's try it. Oh no, wrong music. Pirouette turn. We just did a passe. Once you tendu, you cross right in 5th, you have the right foot in front. You have the right arm in front, which means you're going to turn whoop, to the right side and closing in back. Same thing when we do to the left. You have tendu left leg, left arm and foot are in front, and you're going to bring in that second arm and you're going to spot whoop, and close in back. Just a single turn. A single turn is actually half a turn, so you don't have to worry too much. Let's try it again. This time with a single pirouette turn. Arm, 7 and 8. Let's get it. 1. Pulling up. 3 and 1. There it goes. Right arm, right foot, pirouette, and up. Left side, here we go. And 1. Strong. Lifting up. follow me. Thank you for our basic ballet bar. Yeah, that was that. And even though it's basic, they're simple combinations, they're usually one of the hardest, just because you're engaging with so much. I'm here sweating bullets. It doesn't help that my apartment's hot, but yeah, every time you're doing a tendu, thank you, Pamela, you want to make sure that inner thigh is coming through, the feet, the articulation of the toes, everything. It's really, really, really specific. But there's a classicism, there's a linearness about it, and it's about gaining that strength. So you want to keep that in mind anytime you're going forward with your ballet classes. Also knowing that, you know, this is a form of ethnic practice. This is an ethnic dance. It's a cultural dance. So hi, Jennifer, nice to see you. So yeah, you want to make sure that even though you have that awareness, take into consideration everything you're thinking about. What's happening with your feet? What does it feel like to actually tendu? What does it feel like to actually rond de jambe, use the inner thigh? It may feel a little bit weird, but that's the whole thing of it. You're gaining strength from that. Any questions, feel free to post as I talk away. I was trained by my mother. She opened up her studio when I did ballet, tap, jazz, modern hip hop, whatever. I did not want to dance. It wasn't until the age of 18 that I decided to take this seriously. I ended up getting my undergraduate at Fordham University, which was hooked up to Alvin Ailey, and I toured with Ailey too. So I actually went the modern commercial route first, before transitioning back into point shoes again, and eventually joining DTH after working with other companies. So it's been really interesting, and now in this era it's weird because we're all working from home, and of course it's not the same when you're in the studio, you know, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. It's definitely not the same. And I'm also in grad school as well, so it's definitely different. But the fact that you're on here and you're committed to staying fit, to staying in motion, all you need is 30 minutes a day. You know, getting all of that in, that's crucial, that's important. Making sure you have time to stretch, making sure you have time to breathe. And that's something that I've been trying to do these past few weeks, is allowing myself, giving myself permission to hold space, to just take care of me. And if that looks like a dance class, if that looks like walking, whatever your specific practice is, even if it's doing dishes, that's a practice. You know, just taking time to recognize that and know, like, hey, until things are fully back in swing, then you can go back on your routines, whether it's the gym, yoga classes. I know I miss my Pilates, I miss hot yoga, I miss sweating. I like heat, so you'll never hear me complain about that. Yeah, any questions or anything coming up? Again, staying in touch with Dance Theater of Harlem, making sure you follow all the classes that they have this week. You know you've done many dance styles. Yes. Do I have a favorite dance style? Oh my goodness. I think definitely, when I was younger, it was definitely tap. I used to love tap. Oh my goodness. But it's been years since I've taken a tap class. Definitely like contemporary movement, which is a combination of all the aesthetics, specifically from aesthetics that have Africanist presence in them. So you have, you know, elements of hip hop, elements of jazz within your contemporary movement, mix on whatever style. So like ballet. I think those are my favorites. But speaking of that, I do miss, being on stage. I miss returning to the stage, and I'm excited, whether that's soon or whether that's next year. I want to make sure that you audience members are going to be excited when you see us perform, and know how much of a struggle it was to have this containment. And as artists, we want to use our creativity to the fullest, so we can continue to do more styles, so we can continue to do more choreography. So I think we're looking forward to all of that. Yeah, I think for me, a little fun fact is, like, I don't care for rehearsals much. I wish I can just get the choreography and go on stage. Rehearsals have always been like an issue, but just because I just want to get it done and over with. But now I'm realizing, that's an opportunity for me to really practice and really start getting those notes in, and whatever issues I have, I want to try clean it up. So I'm getting better at that. But yeah, we were in Detroit. We will be back in Detroit, I know that much, especially premiering Robert Garland's new work, Higher Ground, which I'm excited to be a part of. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. There's definitely a lot to look forward to, but right now this is it. So just stay tuned. Follow the Dance Theater of Harlem website, follow their Instagram and social media, stay connected, because we need you. We need you during this time, and we're gonna need you when we get out. We're gonna need that support. We need everybody out there rooting for us, for all the companies. We wanna be back on those stages. So thank you so much. If there aren't any last minute questions, I will be signing off. Thank you for your time. Look out for the rest of the week. I'm not sure who's teaching tomorrow, but same time, same place. Do you artists coordinate classes? No, we do not. Our bosses are in charge. So everyone who's in charge of the DTH community events, they let us know, and they give us our specific schedule. So they let us know. I was actually last minute. Another teacher had to do something, so I had to jump on. But normally it's always set like at least a week or 2 weeks in advance, and different dancers will teach, alumni. It's the fun part. We're gonna have everybody involved from the DTH family teaching these classes. So, but no, we do not pick what days we can or cannot. So thanks for your question on that. That being said, thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay blessed, have a good evening, and I will see you next time. Thank you.